What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on the MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. Bullpen Sleuth. I can upgrade the
That boy. Good job.
Ooh. Dodgers are half a game up on the Rockies. Giants are 5 games out. Diamondbacks are 6 games out. Padres are 10 games out. The Diamondbacks was in second place.
Rich Bulldog enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a
lost
runner
the
at first
game?
with
What
one
the
out in the
hell?
inning.
When did I lose a game? What the hell? Why is the button not working? That R1 isn't working. Why is the buttons not working? What's wrong with this damn controller?
The pitcher, Garrett Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Mark Schnell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get to head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strand one.
I thought my
Through
controller
5 and a half,
broke.
we're tied at 4.
The button wasn't working.
Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, talk about having a pretty special
game.
Be a good
That's
pitch.
His
third single of the game.
Why the pitch stayed in the
not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Renato Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium. Richard McDaniel will get the call here.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Los Angeles Angels pick up win.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Go like 3 weeks without pitching.
Rich Bulldog will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready once again, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way to Upton. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bulldog, originally from New York State. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You're welcome.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. In the air out to center field.
Right to Buxton.
Moves over, and the inning is over.
And Buxton playing in the right position.
Angels are gone in order. They
that's
lead
the only place they hit
3-0.
the ball to is the center field.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Garce has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left.
Oh,
in there, a base hit.
I thought he hit it harder than that, but I guess not.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 3-0. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least the split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Angels took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani.
Good job.
Rich Bulldog is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 21, Rich Bulldog.
Last season was great for Bulldog. He had 13 wins. This season it sucks. He got 2 wins and 1 loss already. It's like every game he's in, we're losing the game. So there's like no chance for him to win.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Oh, 47.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bulldog, just 21 years of age. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Yeah, I don't know what he was.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Yasmani Tomas. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Garce is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Brian Holiday. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. In there, strike 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Bulldog, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Jimmy Sherfy, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Yeah, you got a
and that's in there for strike 1.
Losing to the Diamondbacks.
Like swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Jimmy Sherfy sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Dribbled up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around.
Was that a fair ball?
Wow. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely
that didn't look nothing like a
one,
fair ball to me. But
that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit
yeah,
of the game.
Oh, yeah, it is fair. It did land.
We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Because he tried to play with his bare hand and let the ball go by him.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike two. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit out towards second. McDaniel is right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Up next for Arizona, Henry Mateo. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
A ball and a strike. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall,
wow,
stay
these
back,
motherfuckers are hitting every breaking ball I'm throwing.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Souza over at second. Lamb on at first with 2 down. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Left side, but well fouled.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. Back with more on a Thursday night.
It's not possible they hit that ball.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Yasmani Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yasmani Tomas.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Buxton moves over. 1 away.
You got him to chase that high fastball.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Holiday. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Missed that ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hildemaro Vargas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled away. Holiday leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
What's up, Mike Trout? Welcome to this raid.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're up comfortably.
Yeah, they're going to win this game with no problem.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back.
Always coming in the game with some crazy scores. You got Kershaw, DeGrom, Ross.
Rich Bulldog comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
This is the road to the show, the series.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jackie Bradley Jr. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1
Was
gone.
that a strike? Yes, it was.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers, as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Here's Matt Adams now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bulldog has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm.
Wow.
Meanwhile, this ball
that
gets
ball
down.
Was
it's a base
so
hit.
inside on him.
The score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1-1 to count. Ready with the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, throw the ball.
Ball 1.
You got him to chase that one.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2. So coming to the plate, Brian Holiday will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brian Holiday.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he popped him up. McDaniel has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Brandon Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Comes into play here at 273. 22 home runs and 61 RBIs. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul.
Hit that right between his legs. Throw it back. Give me with some dirt on it.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning
Come on, buddy, don't be throwing your bat like that.
Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Justin Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Justin.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Dodgers put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Joe Kelly earned
So I got to work on the knuckle curve break. It seems like the break is always the bad part about that ball. Doesn't break quick enough.
Rich Bulldog is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Third inning, and we're coming into the game, so it must be a really bad score.
Now at the plate, Henry Mateo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the...
Battery is low.
Yeah, I hear you, French woman.
Nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
For the first ball. Got to get on his pony.
I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this.
Yeah, those guys are having way too much beer.
Next for the Dodgers, Rich Bulldog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. This one's down to third. Lamb scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Souza. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung out and missed for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
His teammates will make him know how silly
Digging
he
in
looks
once again, Jake Lamb.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. So far this season, Lamb has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number, behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it
by
a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was
Stevens.
way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Adams, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Adams.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Brian Holiday. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Case is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Just stand in the way of the catcher.
Ready for another chance. Patrick Corbin, 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Patrick Corbin.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-2. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looped out toward third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mikey Mato. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Aquino is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Arizona. They're on top 7-2. Jeimer Candelario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that,
I wish Arizona would win like that with primetime playing on there.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
At least I won the World Series already. In the show 17, I didn't win the World Series at all in the pitching or batting. At least I got a World Series in the pitching already. That one's way off. That one's off. That one slurved off too much. Silver.
Boy, good job.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Damn. Get your brooms.
Rich Bulldog is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Rich Bulldog.
leading off the inning, Victor Robles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Robles.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Bellinger will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. And now is Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
1-2.
Down the third baseline.
Really? Wow.
Yes,
I need to break on that ball. It sure didn't break right.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final.
Joe Kelly. It's always the slurve that gets hit the most.
Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper.
Attaboy, good job.
Rich Bulldog comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Bulldog.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Villanueva. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bulldog has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Ready once again, Leury Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot towards the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Brazil moving to his left, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Matt Caesar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Matt.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres leave one. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Next to the plate for the Padres, Alan Cordova, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's angry. He wanted to win that game.
Tim Beckham will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The average coming in, 257. 17 home runs and 73 driven in. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Beckham, the former San Francisco Giant, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. This ball game still tied 5-all. Jeimer Candelario will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Tony Cingrani claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, number 36 on the season.
One thing with being a relief pitcher, the seasons just go by real quick. Because you pitch like once every month or twice every month. Which sucks. If you get lucky, maybe 3 times.
Rich Bulldog has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Rich Bulldog.
Digging in now for San Diego, Christian Villanueva. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
1-0.
Popped up. McDaniel over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Eugene Harden is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th. As they look.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
12-2.
Makes the production. Chris Bryant, 115 runs.
Rich Bulldog will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Justin Turner has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman.
Justin Turner.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Pennick. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
2 in the top of the 9th.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Buster Posey now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work to the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So in now for San Francisco, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Bulldog has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch. And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. A called strike over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains 2-2. Joe Case is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. H, thanks for rocking with me again. And I will see you tomorrow in another stream. Peace.